Today's sponsor is Yahaha. Yahaha is a brand new user-generated content creation platform tool for 3D multiplayer games. With Yahaha, anybody can create their own vision that they want to make in any virtual space. And I'm even going to show you how. So first, make sure you go to Create, go to Templates, pick your favorite template that you see. You can simply go to the asset libraries and get a behavior so that way you can add anything that you want to any object or character. It's very simple. For this prop hunting game, I want to be able to turn into a dog. So we're going to put a dog out on the map, add our behavior from the asset library, and we're going to go on ahead and hit the play button in the top right corner, and boom, we're a dog. And this is how very simple and easy Yahaha is to use. Play Yahaha today to experience and create the games of your dreams. Sonic Frontiers. I feel like there's something I've been wrong about this game. I've played through the game once. I've played through the game multiple times, not to completion, but more so just playing almost every island over and over and over. Not necessarily beating the game through a run through, but I did probably about half of a run through. And then other than that, I just messed around on fresh saves, messing around on the islands. But that was fun and all. But the one part of the game they want you to replay is Cyberspace. Now, if you watched my Let's Play or heard my videos, I was not a fan of Cyberspace. It was easily the worst part of the game and it was very disappointing. Cyberspace sucked. Or so I thought at least. Now don't get me wrong, Cyberspace I still think is probably the weakest part of Sonic Frontiers. They could have gone harder with more level themes, they could have gone harder with longer levels, and the controls could be a lot better. But something odd has been happening lately. I've been playing nothing but Cyberspace pretty much the last couple days, trying to really get a feel for it, S-rank every single level, and learn the level layouts. And I have to say, I've been having a ton of fun. Now again, I'm not saying Cyberspace is goated all of a sudden, or it's beating Generations or Unleashed levels, but it's a different kind of boost fun that I haven't had before. I don't really know how to describe it fully. There was a point that I would say, one point of my playthrough during Sonic Frontiers, I said that Sonic Frontiers boost levels are the worst boost levels in the series. I said that Forces was even better than this, and I was completely wrong. Forces controls are a lot stiffer, but I won't say they're better. Cyberspace controls are very strange. The physics are odd. You don't really carry your momentum with jumps. You can move left and right while boosting, but it's just very slippery. Cyberspace is like a mix between slipperiness and stiffness, but it just decides when it wants to be one or the other, which makes it, I guess, more fun than Forces to control. But there's some tech in Cyberspace that has really made it fun, and honestly, it's probably switched the whole perspective for me. But before we get into it, hey, you there. Yeah, you watching. There's 49,000 people that keep coming back to these videos. I don't really have 49,000 subscribers. Since you guys keep on coming back, why not hit the subscribe button? It really helps out the channel, and so that way you don't have to miss anything. Thanks, guys. This one mechanic, this single mechanic, changed my perspective a bit on Cyberspace. It's called homing attack boost canceling, or as some people are calling it, the gritty, because they just want to say hit the gritty, which And the way you perform this is very simple. You lock onto an enemy, a spring, a little handle, whatever that you can homing attack onto, and before you actually fly over and hit the enemy, you want to hit the boost button as soon as possible. And the timing is tight depending on the level and how far away you are from an enemy. It has a high skill ceiling for the usage of it. For example, 4-3. There's something crazy you can pull off in the very beginning of the stage. After you go down on the rail and you hit the spring, if you hit the homing attack boost cancel early enough, you can fly all the way to pretty much a middle part of the stage. And this is great for speedrunning. But outside of speedrunning, using this is just really good and really skillful to get through levels faster and better. And honestly, it's kind of changed the way of playing the game a little bit. And exploring these levels with all these techniques is kind of crazy because I'm starting to realize this level design is pretty good. There's a lot of accidental cool speedrun tricks you can pull off in these levels with the way that they're all made. Once again, 4-3, there's lots of cool stuff you can pull off. For example, the end section, you can homing attack boost cancel all the way over to the handle and just stomp down and land on the platform so you don't have to suffer that animation and get a faster time. And there's also just cool tech you can utilize, such as doing the stomp jump in order to just boost again, because if you stomp jump and hold down the stomp button, you actually just jump again, so you can just immediately boost. It's a good way to just get your boost back. And don't even get me started on 1-2. 1-2, the Sky Sanctuary song, or flowing as people like to call it, is one of the things that took over the internet a little bit when it comes to the Sonic community. people were struggling to get an S rank because of how hard the S rank was for that level. And there's some other levels that have some tough S ranks, I won't even lie to you. Not all of them are like it, but the skill ceiling was kind of implemented there. Just trying to see everyone just S rank this level, try their best to do it, find the best route, the best speedrun method, is what Sonic games really need sometimes. And the fact that 1-2 and a few other stages provided that is great. Sonic Frontiers has done something I've seen no other Sonic game do before. It has made casuals want to get S ranks. Most people who played Sonic Adventure 2 have never gone for A ranking. A ranking Sonic Adventure 2 levels is nowhere near the same as just running through the level. There's so much other cool stuff you have to do in order to get that A rank. Obviously, Frontiers is purely based on time, but that enough is to get people interested. I have friends who have never even bothered to care about ranks in Sonic games that wanted to get S ranks in Frontiers. That is something that Cyberspace has done right. And honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. Cyberspace is not bad. I don't like the level theme reusing. The controls are bad, somewhat. But working around those controls is fun for some reason. Once you get a hang of it and actually get a hold on how Sonic actually works, it doesn't feel that bad. It definitely doesn't feel as good as the open world, but Cyberspace is definitely very much made for those controls. Because I've tried the physics improvement mod and you can kind of just fly over all of the level design. It's fun to control, but it's not fun to play through the level because the level doesn't accommodate the physics. Cyberspace is definitely very much made for the controls that we have, and honestly, it's not a bad thing. And I don't think that Cyberspace needs the physics improvement mod either, because the thing is, we don't even really need momentum for it like that. All I think that really needs to be improved is your control over Sonic himself and his jumps being better, and not really being super stiff. I think that's all you really need to make Cyberspace like perfect. And you could improve his air boost a little bit, but homing attack air boost cancel is very fun and I'm happy that we have it. But overall, I still think Cyberspace is the weakest part of Frontiers, but it's not bad. I used to think it was bad. Now I kind of enjoy it, but it still is not the strongest and could be a lot better in many different ways. But yeah, I was kind of wrong about Cyberspace. Let me know in the comments below. Have you guys been enjoying Cyberspace a bit more after playing it a lot? Or have you just only played through it the one time and just don't want to touch it ever again? Or did you also find like the skills and techniques that you can apply to Cyberspace to make levels more fun? Let me know in the comments below. And like always, I'll see you in the next one.
Well, whatever happens, happens.